How to download your individual property taxes from the Lake County website. Here we have www.lakecountyil.gov. You can go to, I want to pay property tax bill. And if you scroll down right here, you'll see view your tax bill and payment history. After reading all of this, you are going to agree. And then you have the option here to either search for your parcel ID, your billing name, the owner name, etc. But you also have the choice if you want to search by the map, which is my favorite. You click on map search here, and it'll take you to this page. You then can type in your address. I'm going to use the headquarters of the Lake County Housing Authority, which is 33928 North US. All right, so it's going to generate some choices here. We're going to click on the appropriate one. Then it's going to take a little bit to power up. If this looks appropriate, looks good, we're going to click on the actual parcel, which is going to be highlighted in yellow. And then up at the top here, you'll see where it says PAR ID, which is your parcel ID. And you're going to click on that. This is going to open up a new window. And you are going to go here to confirm that everything looks good. And depending on the tax year you'd like to download, so we're going to look at the year 2025, which of course is payable in 2026. You're going to scroll down to tax bill and hit go. Now this is going to take a little time to process. It's going to eventually open up a new tab. But while we're sitting here waiting for this to generate, take a look at everything else that's available to you on this website. You've got your tax summary, if the taxes are due, the history of your tax payment, if you have a redemption or a redemption due, and then down here, especially if you've recently had an appeal, your appeals history, the comparables, parcel documents, case documents, etc., permits if you had work done on the home, your exemptions, which of course are all down here as well. And this here, there's no exemptions on this particular property, but a homeowner might have something like, homestead or a senior. Okay, so this has generated your tax bill. Up at the top here, you've got your payment coupon number 1, your payment coupon number 2. You've got the address at which this is sent. So sometimes this is the actual property address, but if you have multiple properties or you send it to a P.O. box, this is going to be the mailing address. The actual property address, the location is going to be down here in the middle, right underneath the individualized PIN for the property, the tax year code, and the acreage. You've also got your barcode and, of course, the PIN, which is unique to the property tax bill. And then, of course, the due date. So the first installment for property tax year 2025, billable in 2026, is the 4th of June. And then, of course, the second installment is due the 4th of September. The bottom portion here, you're going to find your calculations of tax rate. Every single tax districting body you'll have here, what their tax rate is, what the cumulative tax rate is down here. And then, of course, this is a government property, so there is no taxes on it. But in an individual's circumstances, you might have your current amount due, and then, of course, the change from the previous year. And then if we over here to the right, you're going to find your land assessed value. Of course, again, this is a non-taxable body. It's owned by a government agency, so it's no taxes. So here you would typically find your fair market value, land assessment assessed value, as well as your building assessed value. These two values here are typically 1/3 of the fair market value. Then you've got your state multiplier, all of your exemptions, your general homestead, your senior, your freeze, veterans, disabled persons, etc. These amounts we'll go over later to calculate exactly how your final amounts or your total assessed value is calculated, but effectively your taxable valuation is then multiplied by your tax rate. On a property that is being taxed, you'd finally get your total amount due after any payments have been applied. But that is the real basics on how to download it. After you take a look and make sure everything looks good, you can, of course, print it or download it with these two icons at the top. Or if you have a Google account, of course, you can save it to your drive.